So these runners will come along here for the opening event today, the Mount Vetters Handicap, 1400 metres. So we're just over a minute to start time, so these runners will move up. Only a field of 5 engaged here for the first 7 events this afternoon. The railers at the 5, it's a good 3, around the 35-degree mark. So these runners should come up fairly shortly. And at the moment, in the market here, we have on the fixed odds $7 Paradise Square, $2.60 about Mr. Genoa, Palmer Moretti at $7.50, $3.90 about Finger Mark, and $4 about Start the Friar. So the horses are coming up. Start the Friar comes along, trained by Kylie Craig. Comes along, Palmer Moretti for Simone Altieri about to link along. Waiting on Finger Mark. The local galloper is raced really well here for John Mason. Victoria Corva as the mount this afternoon. And Paradise Square, a last start winner, is about to come up to the gates as well for Chris Nicol, who's got a very good book of rides here this afternoon. So only the 5 runners to go around, but it'll be an interesting tactical affair. Mr. Genoa's drawn in gate number 2. Now Paradise Square to come along. Starters in position. Now Paradise Square now comes up. The red lights are on. All set to go. Hits the button, they're away and racing, and coming out quickly was Finger Mark and Palmer Moretti. And now Mr. Genoa's mustering speed, and he's going to run to the lead. Out there wider and easing behind them was Paradise Square. Palmer Moretti's going to settle down over on the inside. Start the Friars at the tail. While sorting themselves out, Mr. Genoa's now taken up the running as they go to the 1100. Leads by a length here. Over on the outside is Finger Mark. Then a further 2 to Paradise Square, who settled 3rd. A neck back on the inside 4th. Then is Palmer Moretti, and a further 2.5 to Start the Friar, who's at the tail. Mr. Genoa attempting to do it all the way, and he shows the way heading past the 800. Leads by that length. Finger Mark's over on the outside 2nd. Then a further 2 lengths to Paradise Square, and a head away on the inside Palmer Moretti, and a break of 2 lengths to Start the Friar, who's at the tail. Down past the 600, Mr. Genoa allowed to stretch along, and he gets away from Finger Mark. He opens up 2.5 now. Then a further 2 back to Paradise Square from Start the Friar on the move around the outside, but he's about 4 or 5 off the lead. Then back on the inside was Palmer Moretti around the corner. Mr. Genoa will straighten up. He's 3 lengths in front as they balance. Start the Friars over on the outside. Then came Finger Mark inside the 200 now. Mr. Genoa, he's out by 2. Start the Friars coming hard on the outside. Mr. Genoa still a length in front. Start the Friar on the outside, finishing over the top. Start the Friar on the outside, goes up, takes the lead, and Start the Friar wins the first from Mr. Genoa. 3rd was Finger Mark. 4th in then Paradise Square, and Palmer Moretti's run last. Start the Friar, too good on the outside, coming with a good run, spotting the leader about 4 or 5 lengths coming to the bender, but has finished nicely on the outside. This horse really going well for Kylie Craig. It's won 2 of its last 3 now and has come over the top. Mr. Genoa had a good gap on them coming around the corner. He'd opened up down the side. He dashed away, but couldn't hold out. Start the Friar in the run of the line. 5 and 2 are up. Start the Friar. 6-year-old bay or brown gelding. He's by Black Friars out of Athena's Me Mum. Is owned by I Am Purvis and PJ O'Donnell, trained by Kylie Craig and Matty Derrick in the saddle. 2nd goes to number 2, Mr. Genoa, trained by Peter Fernie. Kershaw Run. It's a neck by 2 1/4, a neck by 2 1/4, and Finger Mark has run 3rd there, trained by John Mason and ridden by Victoria Corva, set outside the lead. And Paradise Square has run 4th, so it's 5, 2, 4 and 1, 5, 2, 4 and 1 after the opening event on the program. But a nice effort there from Start the Friar, really going well for Kylie Craig, and he's got a good career in front of him, I think, for the Craigs. He's a promising horse, and as the distances step up, you'll see him go better. It's a neck by 2 1/4. They came home in 33.6. And the overall time was 1:23.94. 1:23.94, home in 33.6. 5, 2, 4 and 1 the numbers after race 1.